They've already cleaned up the airport in Misrata. The wreckage of aircraft and armoured vehicles is gone. The runway is ready. And the military spokesman has now revealed why they did it in such a hurry.
We now have fewer weapons than we had before, so we are communicating with our brothers in France. We're doing our best to get the weapons, and we hope they'll arrive soon.
Should France decide to airdrop weapons here to the Misratan rebels, they face antagonising those nations that didn't agree with the first drop in the Western mountains, like China or Russia, who called it a flagrant violation of the arms embargo. France retaliated, saying it was just arming civilians for their own protection. But they don't need those light weapons here. They need heavy artillery. This army is fighting on 3 separate fronts to keep Gaddafi's forces out of the city. They've stood firm for weeks to the west, but Gaddafi's heavier firepower has thwarted any major advance.
For us as rebels, we need ammunition that will match his rockets and artillery. I'm not talking about weapons. Yes, we need those too, but we need ammunition that will match heat-seeking rockets like Gaddafi has, and new Grad rockets.
As well as major hardware, this army also lacks the tactical knowledge to fight in open countryside. A very different battle to the one it won to take back the city. Footage shot by one of the rebels shows them bunched up in one position, rather than spreading out along the berm. Even when government forces aim at their position, they stay put. It cost 2 rebel fighters their lives, and the fighter with the camera lost an eye. Colonel Gaddafi made a speech by phone on Friday to his people.
The Libyan people are capable of someday bringing this conflict to the Mediterranean Sea, and they can bring it to Europe. We can infringe upon your homes, offices and your families, which would all be legitimate military targets, in the same way you have turned our homes, offices and children into legitimate military targets.
There are no pro-Gaddafi demonstrations in Misrata, just an empty airport and a lot of hope that French planes will bring them reinforcements sometime soon. Sue Turton, Al Jazeera, Misrata.